welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn on the channel. We've got to a point in the series where what else is possible? We have this huge gravity battery wall which I have waited and completely finished off camera. It took a long time of waiting, but it is now fully constructed. And we have plenty of planks and stuff as well. I've also added in some small little buildings here, which is the printing presses. One is doing books, and the other is doing the post punch cards. Not really sure what that does for the beavers, but yeah, they are rather happy with the books. I don't know what they do with the punch cards. They haven't got the earth I don't know what that is. But today is the day that we do two things in this series. Now, number one is actually going to be quite simple. We will be making it so that they cannot cut these maple trees down. And we will be getting them, I don't think this collects, yes it does. So this will collect maple syrup. And we will then be turning one of these into making the maple pastries. But we're not going to be making one of these do it. We're going to be going ahead and building another one just here. Oh god, that's really loud. I swear I don't zoom in too far. So we can get another bakery in here and get them to place in another little storage. Here, this is obviously going to store the maple pastries. And hopefully we can get them to build this pretty quickly. Should be fine. There's absolutely loads and loads and loads of builders and everything like that. We have 123 beavers. Bots are okay. It's just there's quite a lot of injured beavers and stuff. But we got chestnuts and everything like that. Over here, obviously we got chestnuts. I'm actually going to get them to not cut down any of these. And then I'm actually going to get them to remove these. Not those, these. And they'll obviously come in big force and do this. And then I'm actually going to get him to go ahead and place these chestnut trees. Yeah, they should be able to reach every single one of them, so I'm not too worried about. So that will be replaced with the chestnut trees and obviously not cut down, so we should be able to get a lot of chestnuts that way. And now that this is being constructed, we can actually connect it to the district, and they should, if I change it to there and whack it on that, we should be able to make some maple pastries. So they do have syrup and stuff. There we go. They'll start making maple pastries. But unfortunately, we are in a position where we need to get rid of basically all of these berries in this bit here, because this is rather large, this building. And it's going to go right here. Right in the center of absolutely everything. In the center of the village. But it does require us to take up all of these berries. Now, the berries have actually kept these beavers alive for a very long time. Luckily, there are more up here. So we won't really be restricting them too much. It just means that they'll have to come a further distance away to get them. I really need to probably put one of these in here, really. Get them to build that first. On everything. I've also added in the spadadock and the cat's eye seedings, which is how we're getting the grilled spadadock and how we're getting the crackers as well. I forgot to mention, I put this up the top here with some floodgates as well, which is really, really, really cool. I really like that there has this scrap metal under there. And I also put this mine in here because I can't go without putting a mine in here. There are beavers in there, but I don't actually want them in there because they get rather injured while they're in there, unfortunately. Plus we have plenty of scrap metal, so it's not the end of the world. I forgot what I was doing. Ah, yes. We are building the big monument. We've unlocked it with the science, so let's go ahead and build it. This has different build stages, and for dramatic effect, we're going to time-lapse it, because I think we should, in theory... Oh, do we have 2,000 treated planks? Not quite. But by the time this is constructed... Yeah, they could probably keep up. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's set up a bit of a time-lapse. And there we have it, guys. It is all completed and ready to be done and ready to go. Just get rid of that. We got it in at 30 times speed to make sure that was not really boring for me to watch, but yeah, it was pretty boring for me to watch as well. We've got 2 paper mills going on over here. Need to get these guys with bots in them, to be honest with you. Prioritize these as well by haulers. Actually pause like things that we don't really need right now. Things like planks and stuff we kind of need, but really need builders too much right now because we're not really building anything. We're just purely waiting for this to get all of the paper it needs, and obviously we're not going to do that if it's going to be really, really, really slow. Unfortunately, we didn't really have paper stored in a position where we could really get it to a stage where we had loads of it at a certain period of time. So what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to speed it up to 30 times and go ahead and get it all ready to be launched, as obviously it's going to take a very, very long time to do this. And but luckily we do have like a lot of extract and stuff. At least I think we do, yeah. No, extract's going to take a while as well. So I'm going to sit here and wait for this to fill up with stuff. I might even think about making this a bot building. And these bot buildings. Just so that we're never ever ever going to keep running out of stuff. Obviously we're going to have issues where gatherer flags, efficient farmhouses and everything like that would need to be switched over to the bots. Is there anything here? Oh, it's all dead. We're in the middle of a drought. Should probably pause these. And get this down a little bit. There we go. So once again, I'll see you guys in a moment once this is ready to launch. And a very long time later, which actually took way longer. It took like maybe 2 to 3 seasons to get that all sorted. We've got to a point where loads of stuff is dead and, you know, loads of trees and stuff are ready to go, and in fact there's lots and lots of stuff going on here. In fact, we need to do something about the fact that the bad water takes forever to actually get out of this area. I'm not really sure why it takes so long nowadays. But, like I said, we've just come out of a drought because that was the final season. So it is time to launch. I think I do need to put this down to a little bit. But yes, we can now launch this. We should probably wait until it's actually daytime because it will not be good to launch this in the night time, unfortunately. Right, shouldn't be too long now. The sun should be rising. Just trying to make it the best we can. So let's zoom all the way out that we can. Let's press launch. Let's get rid of the HUD. There we go. I've actually seen this before, to be fair, but it is really quite satisfying to watch it launch. And then you get the congratulations. Flexible start unlocked, wonder complete folk tales, and congratulations, you mastered folk tales. So days passed, 958, beavers born over 1,000. It's a lot of war, consumed pails painted, lots, trees cut, teeth broken, bots manufactured, dynamite detonated. That's very cool. Having collected great wealth and knowledge, your beavers shed fruits of their labor and suffering, throwing the planet. So, we have passed with the folk tales. Now, we need to do this with the other guys, the Iron Teeth. So we're going to do it on the same map and see if we can beat 958 days. And I know, yes, if I hadn't done this massive, great big mega project over here, we probably would have beat this quicker. But yes, we are completed. And I will actually be doing a series where I try and speedrun this part of the game. Yeah, you can launch this more than once as well, which is really cool. Anyway guys, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode here. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Timberborn. Please let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see me play as well, as yeah, I don't really have any ideas, but I'll see you guys next time.